Hello friends, welcome back. So this is Bitcoiners born in October. This is your May 2025 reading. Okay, Bitcoiners born in October. Let's see what we have for you. This is a new deck of cards. It's inspirational messages. So let's see. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. There you go. It's kind of a quote from Scripture. Okay, let's see. Messages of Cosmic Oracles. What do we have for Bitcoiners born in October? And then the last one. Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. Ugh, we doing that? I hope not. That's nasty. Counterproductive. Okay, this is Angels of Abundance. So let's see what the Angels of Abundance have. I'm laughing because my cat's arms are sticking out under my door. It's an old farmhouse and our doors have big gaps under them. Okay, come on in. But you gotta behave. Yeah. You can come in, but you gotta behave. Okay. Well, that's pretty good, you know. Mason doesn't generally want to come in, so the fact that he wants to come in, that's a good sign for you. Okay, Angels of Abundance. Let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself. Yeah. That's the point. If it didn't go well, learn the lessons so that next time it goes better, because believe me, there'll be a next time. Today I will breathe. Today as I face challenges, I will call a mental timeout. I will consciously breathe with my eyes closed and focus on slowing my inhalation and exhalation. Okay. Well, I kind of feel with all these cards that there's this heaviness. It's like a heavy heart. So let's see what the tarot's going to say about that. Maybe we can find some sort of remedy. Maybe something will be brought out in this reading to relieve that, I don't know, guilt. Well, cycles are changing. New cycle. Challenge. Wow. The brilliance of success. Hard to believe that that's... but when you're self-sabotaging, the brilliance of success, you know, that could be something. You just can't receive. Is that the problem here? You can't see it? Decisions, choices. things unknown, unseen. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. So, you know, bringing in an open heart, coming in with an open heart. Offering your cup. King of Pentacles, so you're sitting on some wealth. I want to say wealth. But there's heartache. You've been through heartache. You know what that's like. Maybe that's what this is all about. This heartache. Give thanks, but stop ruminating. Let it go. The Queen of Cups is someone who is open-hearted and who is very available. And this is not a bad environment to be in, because this is, you know, wish fulfillment. It's the home, it's the family, it's the legacy, it's all of the things. It's building what you want, that castle. It's competition. There's competition and conflict. It's not coming as easily as you had hoped. Knight of Swords is someone who, truth, intermittent though. So it seems like the cycle is changing. You're absolutely brilliant, but maybe you don't feel comfortable when you're brilliant. Maybe being brilliant has turned other people away, and that's why you feel you can't hide your light under a bushel to make other people feel good. You have to be who you are, and if you are brilliant, you have to be brilliant. You have to be... You need to make the choice to be brilliant, because you're coming in with your cup. You're offering your cup, and you have value. You're the king. You understand the realm, the physical realm. But there's this skill set of heartache. And that's not really a skill set, it's experience, but you've gotten past it, you can get through it. But this still feels like that same crushing heart energy. The Queen of Cups is someone who is in her heart. When she's upside down, she's this crushing energy. But she's not upside down here. She's right side up. Which means that wound is healed, and she's able to offer love without, you know, details. You don't have to explain it. If you find yourself explaining things, it's probably because they're not the way they should be. And if you're explaining your relationship, if you're explaining the situation or whatever, then it probably isn't what it should be, and it needs modification. So, you know, coming in with here some information. Let's see if we can get some clarity from the Lenormand. Let go of the guilt. Yeah, there's a heaviness. This whole energy has a heaviness. And the Sun card comes out, and usually the Sun card feels warm and wonderful and new and, you know, following the sun, following your dreams. It's happy, it's perfect, it's not looking at the past, it's looking into, you know, the present and understanding the value of things. It's rejuvenation. Wealth. There it is, more wealth. Wealth. The sun. It keeps peeking. The sun is trying to peek through all these clouds. Mice. Destruction in the background. Things unseen. Star. More brilliance. This is you. It seems like everybody's talking, this wealth that you have, everybody's talking about it, and they're trying to take it away from you and manipulate and do destructive things, tear it down. But that's not going to happen. You're saying, no, I understand the ramifications of living, and I'm just going to stay calm and understand that I have many beautiful things, and just because they change from one thing to another doesn't mean that I have less of a valuable, fabulous life. But decision. What's the decision here? Going in, and Ten of Cups. Well, maybe you have to go in your head and think about things and work them out, October Bitcoiners, in order to get your Ten of Cups. Figure out maybe what your Ten of Cups is. I would say make the choice to go toward the Ten of Cups. That's what you want. Make the choice to go toward the Ten of Cups. And fulfill your heart. The environment is ready for that. You see these cards, they're so similar. It's the family, it's the legacy, it's the happiness, it's being together with people, your tribe, you know, people you share common goals. Okay, fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Well, it looks like once you make this decision, information is coming in. Let's qualify this. Celebration. Choices. Okay. So it looks like you're in the middle of something, but you're going to push through. And once this, moves, then everything will fall in line. But you're not there yet. This might be a difficult week. Perhaps full moon in Aries. Let's see what full moon in Aries says. A fiery climax approaches. It's time to see if you've been a little bit too much me. There's a tug-of-war going on between what you want and what someone else wants, but you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you created the situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming, and it could be fiery. Be nice, be kind, smile, and be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. Being assertive is good, just don't ride roughshod over anyone. If you're in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. Don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be the issue. You need to have more fun. The teaching. The full moon in Aries is a super fiery time when emotions can run very high. On the upside, there's excitement about what might lie ahead, but tempers are likely to flare with rash comments or decisions. No matter when you pull this card, it signals that the situation has just, or is about to, come to a peak, perhaps in a rather heated way. There could be a price to pay if you've been too competitive or too blunt. There you go. And remember, if you didn't get it right, you'll get another chance. Okay, Green Witch's Oracle, what do you have for us? Okay. Snow, rest and contemplation. Yeah, a little bit of hibernation here. Going inward. Thinking things through. having a little time to meditate and pull yourself together. One 11. That's kind of auspicious. 111. Okay, rest, contemplation. Snow plays a variety of roles in the winter season. In a garden, snow adds nutrients, elements, moisture to the soil. Also acts as an insulator, keeping the ground and the plants protected from major temperature fluctuations. The peace of a snowfall invites you to release the stress you've been carrying. But snow isn't always peaceful. Snowstorms force you to sit still, shutting down activity and travel. Without your typical choices, storms force you to confront what you might have been avoiding. Yeah, I think that's this. You need to confront it, and then you'll get your wish fulfillment. The peace of a snowfall, the snow card asks you to reflect on the past. Time gives you a clearer head with which to review these events. Snow can help you work through your emotions and see the past in a more balanced fashion. Trust what may seem like a slowdown, because it could be exactly what you need to stay safe. Yeah, I think you need to just reflect on what has happened already as you move forward, but I think reflection is important. Not ruminating, not feeling guilty. Reflection. Leave the emotions out of it. Think of it in a logical way. Reflect. See the events, but don't feel the events. See them, and then interpret them. Understand them, but don't take the emotion. You've already felt that it's not useful. Midhaven, Pinnacle. 36. Oops. Midhaven, Pinnacle. The Midhaven contains clues about how your family trained you to be visible to the world, your relationship to other people's authority, and how you step into your own personal authority. It describes the future mountaintop, the pinnacle of your work in the world. The Midhaven is the highest point of the chart, where the sun would be at midday. This is most public, visible point of the chart, acts like a flagpole on top of your personal castle. Inventory your professional reputation and ask what you can do to strengthen it. Update your website, look at your definition of success, and make sure it is your own. Actually makes you happy, and is not one you have inherited from your family or mentors. Think about the training you've received from these authorities and notice where it still serves you and where you need to release their preconceptions and step into something bigger. You may need to go back to hidden dreams or reawaken an ambition that may not make sense to anybody else. If you choose not to seek your sense of accomplishment as reflected in the outside world, your Midhaven can speak of a quieter sense of personal authority. This is your life. Define the mountaintop for yourself. Take a next step in that direction. Traditions, other people's expectations, or your family history may be complementary to your idea of your own potential, or they may be hurdles to overcome as you find your true path. Underneath all worldly sense of ambition is the soul's longing to live out its potential. Listen to the call. Okay. I like that. It kind of is a nice summary of all the thoughts that we've already had. Okay, Cat Calls. This is another new deck I got. It's just kind of a fun way to end the reading. Find your voice, shout it from the rooftops. This card keeps coming out. It seems like people need to talk more. It seems like people really need to talk with each other more. And to be honest, if you feel a certain way about something, just, speak up. You gotta say something. You can't just, get steamrolled over and over. Anyway. that's the reading. I hope it was helpful, and I hope it gave you some, information, comfort. I just hope it helped. Anyway, thanks for listening. Like, share, and subscribe if you will. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of new content. And thanks for listening. All right, see you around.